Okay, guys, today we're going to do a bit of speed mathematics. And by that I mean we're going to count how to solve this as quickly as possible. So I'm just going to go through the solution to this as I would have done in an exam as fast as I can. And the reason for this is because in an exam situation, uh, time is always of the essence. The quicker you can solve things, the better it is for you. So when you practice this a lot, you get into a groove, and I'm just going to go through my thought process of how I would have done this in an exam. And then secondly, I will walk through, the breakdown of how I've done that. Okay, so let's start. So that's going to be 8 to the power 6 divided by 3 squared. 3 divided by 3 is 1. It's going to be divided by 1 over 3. So that's going to be a squared b to the 6 is there. And I'm left with, let's get rid of that, my negative. So I've got 4 a to the 3b to the 1 all to the power of a half. So that's going to be 3, let's get rid of that, 3a squared b over, that's going to be, let's just do it like this, 2a squared b cubed, 2a 3 over 2 b 1 over 2. That's going to go away. That will go away and leave a 2 there. So I'm left with 3 over 2 a to the 3 over 2, b to the 2 plus a half is 5 over 2, and we're done. Okay, so you can see how, I've solved that in under a minute. And let me just go through my thought process, right? So unlike previously when I've done this, I haven't broken each term down individually. I've just gone straight in and tried to solve it. And the way I've done that is first I've looked at this and I've just simplified that in one go, all right? It's fairly straightforward because I know the cube root becomes 1 over 3, and then I've just done the multiplication in my head and written it out. This first term is very easy. And then next I've looked at this divide, and I've gone straight into the fraction. So I've just gone straight over the top, and I've just squared root each of the terms. So 1 over 9, square root of that is going to be 1 over 3. Square root of a to the power 4 is 4 times a half is a squared. 6 times a half is 3, so you're left with a squared b cubed. And then this last bit, well, immediately what I've done is I've tried to get rid of that negative, so I've gone 1 over straight away. I've simplified the bit inside the bracket, so the 4 remains as it is. All of the other terms are halved, so a to the cube b, and then I still have got that half to deal with later. And then in the next one, I've written this out. So immediately what I've tried to do is I've tried to get rid of that third, and that's where that 3 comes from here. A squared b, I've just left that as is. And then this bit I've just rewritten out here. I've not simplified anything. And then I've taken the half power for everything inside the bracket, and that's going to leave me with 2a 3 over 2, b 1 over 2. And then I've very quickly just simplified things. I noticed that a squared there and a squared is there, and I've just cancelled those out. And I had a b term here and a b to the 3 that cancelled out and left me with just the 2. And then I had the remaining terms. So at the very end, all I've done is I've just rewritten everything that I've got left. So that was 3 over 2 a to the 3 over 2, and then the b term, I basically sum them together. So that's 2 plus a half, which is going to be 5 over 2, and I'm left with this. Okay, so just how quickly you can do this is helpful, and the way to get to this sort of ability is just to do lots and lots of practice. So try this, see where you go, and then see if you can find some other examples which will go through this, and I'll try to do that as well in my future videos. Thank you for watching.